if I feel it in my chest and it resonates with my spirit and it can align with what I've recorded in my mind and
Yeah.
dealt in, like, you can't change my mind because this is a vibration that I felt and an intuition that I deal with, and it makes sense to me. It makes sense to, you know what I'm saying, my soul. And I hear what you're saying, but you know, when something don't feel right and you can, you know, add some things and be like, yo, explain this, my
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah,
Explain this. Why this?
yeah.
Then, you know what I mean? Just because it's in a textbook, nigga, don't mean it's fact.
You know what's crazy? A lot of motherfuckers would assume that because it's written, that it is a fact. So that's the one thing New used to always challenge, like, yo, and it helped me to develop this saying that I have, and I've said this to my oldest plenty of times. Like, there are people who originally write what we read,
Yeah.
and there are people that just read it. So
Ooh, say that again.
there are people that originally write what we read, and then there are people that just read it. Think about it, though. Everything
that's
that's written
tough,
comes
son.
from a source at some point in time.
In here.
Yeah. So who is the real source?
Just be prepared. I'm gonna reach out for that from you. You know what
Real
I'm saying?
shit.
You gonna be my lifeline of
Yo.
Yo.
But I had a bar. I was like, damn, I got the mind that originally thought it.
I remember hearing that bar.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause
Then it's something taught it.
Taught it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I wish I knew where that shit was at,
I
but
remember that bar. That was tough.
Because I got the mind that originally thought it. Real shit, son.
I remember that bar. That was a tough ass bar. Out of all the bars, yeah.
Man, we've been at this shit for years, bruh. Like making music since. How old was you when you first started penning shit?
Penning, I'd say. So after that summer when we played, I that's when me and Jarrell started really hanging tough.
Yeah.
So 10th, 95. 95 is when I had my first freestyle at his crib when he lived on Sullivan at Vop's old house.
Oh shit.
Before Vop moved there, that was Jarrell's.
Yeah, that was the family house. Basically, it was.
Yeah, because his grandma used to live. Yeah, yeah. So
Damn.
that was, and I'll never forget. Nigga, I kicked a freestyle in his room and it says something about Lake Michigan.
Yo.
And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It was just a natural thing. And he was like, yo, wow.
Lake Michigan.
Yeah, like something like Lake Michigan. And it was like, where the fuck that? But writing, right after that, I'll say 95, later that, you know what I'm saying, when we was trying to come up with our, you know, our Seven Son shit. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know, niggas they wanted to be like y'all. We wanted to, you know, be the Wu-Tang to your boot camp.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and trying to find ourselves as artists and shit.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
real, man. That's super real.
Yep. You know, finding who are you gonna take? Who's your blueprint? You know, like that was.
And everybody needs one.
Yeah, and nigga, it was hard having a Wu blueprint.
Yeah.
Them niggas was on some other shit. Nigga, it was wild, bro.
Who else was doing anything around here back then? Because there used to be mad rappers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was rapping back then.
I mean, you know, Sharp G Money was getting busy.
Always. Yeah.
Y'all was getting busy. Low key, Melbo and them started to fuck around.
Melbo was getting to
Yo,
it. I don't think I
Melbo,
recall.
it was on the low, son. Melbo
Yo.
and Nicole Whitty. They was like getting their little on the low, like, oh shit, Damian, Courtney, John, Jameis, them niggas rapping.
They had their little unit.
Yeah, so they had their little shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so Courtney Harden, like, cause me, Courtney, Damian, you know what I'm saying? Billy was the producer with the beatbox.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas was getting busy on the low, but them niggas really wasn't going hard though at it.
Damn, that shit sound crazy, man.
It was, son. Niggas was getting busy at lunch. All we eat and go outside and freestyle and shit.
So I guess it's been the same throughout generations. You know what I'm saying? Like the way I'll sit here and be like, damn, everybody's rapping now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think it was always the same. It was always popular. It was always one of them things that would help to solidify your name, your reputation,
Yup.
skill set.
Yup.
And some people pick it up. Some people fall in love with it. Some people overnight that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Some fatted, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was in it for the long haul, nigga. I was getting busy out there. Like me and Damien.
You always been obsessive too.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like, if I'm doing some shit, this is what I do.
Yup.
I'm not playing with it.
That's it, son. That's exactly what.
Yeah, I'll play with it. See what I do with it.
Word.
You know what I mean? Like
battles. I remember, son. Oh my gosh, yo. I remember battling this nigga named Light from this nigga named Light. He was from the Rock, I want to say. He used to be at Dodo's on Barbershop and shit. When he had the little
doghouse shit.
Yeah. And I forgot where I was at. Oh, son, I pulled up there, son. It was a little party and shit. I tore that nigga. I was gone. I was in a different state then, bro. I was on some other shit, bro.
Can you imagine these young niggas battling now? I mean, not like, because there is battles that take place on like the URL stage.
Oh yeah, that's like a different. No.
Can you imagine these young dudes that's like running around doing the like the melodic shit, the drill shit, pulling up to do a battle with each other? They
can't. You got to have the boom bap to battle.
You got to.
You got to have the bop. You got to have the timing. You got to have the.
When that beat drop, you got to be able to just go.
Yeah, son.
Without saying, I'm going to spin the block.
Yeah.
Or I got a Draco. Oh, you could say I got a Draco on the flyway, but.
Right.
Come on now. Like.
Yeah, son. Them was some. That feels like a different person.
Yeah.
Like, because I could never do that right now, only because I'm so calculated with how I do everything. And I'm not one to just say some shit. Like, unless it's a lyrical.
I could, son, but I'd get so disrespectful as the older me that it probably wouldn't be a good outcome. Unless I was on a battle rap stage.
Yeah.
Because I would be on some, like, I know so much more now.
Right. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I think I lock-keyed that nigga. Like, because I know I'm afraid of it. I'm going to be honest. I'm afraid of it.
That's more so what it is.
I'm afraid of that nigga, son, because what I got now, I don't want to hear
Make
that.
Make a nigga feel like shit.
Yeah, son, I don't want to do
How
that.
He know
son.
that? I was just guessing.
Yeah,
you know
son, yeah.
Then we like to research shit, so a nigga fuck around. You give me a week to research a nigga I'm battling. I'm going to find some shit out. I'm going to get your motherfucking criminal history, your birth date, hospital you was born in.
Man.
Your health records.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
that would be the low. Now, that's the low blow of battling now.
Yeah.
When you hit a nigga below the belt by what I can see, nigga, like, nigga, you got diabetes, nigga, you got, I know you got motherfucking ulcers, nigga.
You got AIDS, nigga.
Yo, word, son.
You got that new medication. Huh?
Like, nigga, don't talk about throwing hands. What you talk about making it land. You can't even breathe, nigga. It's like you wanted to say, like,
stupid,
you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you smoke cigs. How you gonna last around with this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that real shit.
I see your bitch on Twitter fucking with that nigga. You say some simple shit like that to one of these sensitive
and
ass
you
little niggas.
staying with her, nigga.
Be shots fired and shit.
Yeah.
These niggas sensitive as a motherfucker, man.
Man, bro.
Damn. Yo, we shit. What's the date today?
Maybe the second.
The second?
Yeah,
so you got
second.
what, 6 days for the drop?
Yeah, bro.
Head Stash 2, bro. It's been a long time coming, man.
Head Stash. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Stone Soup Volume 2, Head Stash. That's what it is. Head Stash 2, nigga.
Shit.
Nigga, that's... Bro, I cannot wait to see niggas' reaction when they hear New at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because New sets the stage.
Yeah.
And then when that intro come on, you expect the intro.
Yeah.
The intro gonna be what the fuck, like, you know the nigga come sauce, but they don't know I'm coming with that style.
Yeah.
Either. Like, that style is different. Like,
yeah, it's different.
You know what I'm saying? And
a nigga can't predict your style.
No.
And they can't predict your cadence, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
And I got that from Mark. He was always point like, yo, you gotta have stylees. He called it stylees.
Oh shit, fly nigga.
Yeah, son, stylees, like my stylees. And it's like, that means you got more than one style.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And I really tried to exercise that with beats that was gonna make and push me to exercise my stylees. And Anxious, and the intro and Anxious are two completely contrasted on two ends of the spectrum of rhyming, but they still me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get the motherfucking of course, Wave Rider, that's me and my element, but still that got the little updated shit with the Blaze shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit, if you had to sum up your album in I don't want to limit you to words, but if you had to sum it up, how would you sum it up?
man,
To a fan or a potential individual that's gonna purchase a CD or something, how would you sum it up? Like, yo, this is what it is. What would you say?
man. My album is what you get when you get an average Joe with a super dope flow. That's it.
How that shit just rhyme like that?
Cause I do it on accident.
He said,
Oh shit, I said
average-
that's it. I just do it on accident. I just do that shit, bro. I've done that shit for
You the type be rapping in the grocery store, in the bathroom,
bro. My mind is wired
at
now
work while
to
you.
just yeah. If it come to me then.
That's dope, man.
But that's how it is though, bro. I'm just an average Joe with a dope ass flow, man. Like, cause and it's funny, bro. See, there you go.
yeah.
Come on, man. Stop.
He said, I can't even help it. And
Listen,
then there you go.
there you go.
And then there you go. Yeah.
So a lot of times, I don't know if you notice, bro, but when I'm rhyming, son, at the time that I'm rhyming, I'm admiring my work. That's my style.
What you mean?
Like when I'm in my flow and I'm spitting my shit, I'm really admiring how dope I am.
Ah, that's some real shit.
While I'm like, son,
Yeah.
that's my pocket. Like,
Yeah.
it's weird. Like I'm so full of myself.
I was gonna say it's almost like a borderline arrogance, but who was I trying to explain this to? So sometimes when I'm recording some of these dudes, right? Like they'll come in and they'll be saying like the illest, toughest shit, but I don't believe them.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, sometimes I use that line like, yo, you gotta put your arrogant face on.
Yeah.
You gotta get into character. Like,
Yeah.
and some of them get it, some of them don't.
That's a hard one
It is.
to express, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Like, and it's funny because I had to do that with nephew at the crib when we did them things.
Yeah.
If you remember, he spit the shit and I was like, nah, bro, you gotta spit that shit like you the best in the world.
Yeah,
Like,
son.
like you gotta believe that shit. And guess who gave me that shit? Mark.
Real shit.
Mark
man.
told me, he's like, yo, you gotta be your own #1 fan. Nobody's gonna feel you until you feel yourself. These are the jewels that I got when I told you when I sold my PlayStation
Real
to
shit.
get on that trip and you know what I'm saying, that
Yeah.
weekend.
It's almost like not giving a fuck about what anybody says. I mean, we both live in that lane where it's like, I don't do this for you motherfuckers to say I'm the best.
There
I
you
do it because I love it. I put myself together.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here, and I'm a culmination of mad different people and styles and experiences.
Yeah.
So I, like on that track that we sent, that Parks did, I was like, fuck if they don't listen to it.
Yeah.
It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I don't care if you like the shit. I'm doing it because I like the shit.
Yeah.
And there's got to be at least somebody out there that agrees. You know what I mean?
All I need is one person, bro.
Word up,
And
man.
like I said on Stone Soup, you know what I'm saying? All I need is 10 fans. You know what I'm saying?
Word up,
Gotta
man.
earn me $1,000.
That's it.
And something by making a band. Like,
Yo.
you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like I just love rhyming. I love the exercise of it. I love the challenge of it. And then I love the final product of it. Like, I just love
the
that
process.
shit.
The process is dope. The process is find a beat. And this is the one thing that all artists generally have in common, whether you older, younger, new, been at it for years. The process is, this is what we share.
Yeah.
You find a beat, you get one made. You either start writing to it or you go off the top in the studio.
Yeah.
Then the shit gets mixed. Then it gets mastered.
Yeah.
Then, you know what I mean? Like,
Then what do you do with it?
word.
You admire. I got so comfortable just admiring my work.
Yeah.
And being bumping my own shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what you gonna do with it? Like, why did you even do this shit? Like, why are you even?
Word.
Is it to just make yourself happy? Because you can rap the same shit to yourself throughout the day. Like,
Word.
why are you putting it down? Because at some point you want somebody to judge your artistry.
Yeah, yeah. It's healthy competition too. Like, yeah. I guess I can retract a little bit and say it's not like I don't give a fuck if nobody likes it. It's just I don't give a fuck about who doesn't like it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Because somebody gonna fuck with it.
Somebody
Because I'm
gonna fuck
dope.
with it.
Because I'm dope, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I may not tell you on every bar I'm dope.
Yeah.
But I like to tell niggas that my flow is like. Have you noticed, son? My motherfucking a description of my flow, son. I said I got a pot of gold flow. I said I got a Da Vinci Code flow. Nigga, I said
I could tell your ass be watching mad shows and shit.
Yo, son, but yo, and it manifests in itself. Like
Yeah.
I don't go into a verse or a song and say, yo, I gotta let these niggas know how dope I am. No.
Yeah.
When I get to a point of that verse and I'm just so into myself and so into the moment that nigga, I'm that nigga.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if you say I'm not, then explain to me how I'm not.
Word.
Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying
And
to
make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense when you say it. Like don't just have an emotional response. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I think I'm dope as fuck. Like, yeah, when I say we the best in the world, nigga, I felt like we was the best in the world way back until this day. Like, if I didn't, I couldn't give you what I give you. And I'm pretty sure my comrades feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? They may not be as boastful as I am or as transparent as I am, but you can hear in the way they deliver their shit.
We got a unit. We got a unit.
Of
like,
super
like
duper.
how you got the SWAT team that goes in when it's like clear it out time.
Yeah.
We got a unit. Like,
nigga, everybody.
and the Veil is a collective of multiple different, you know, you could say like subdivisions because certain individuals, you know, went off, branched off, did their own thing with their separate individuals. But when it's time to form Voltron, and if you don't know what Voltron is,
oh man,
get on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Check it out.
Get on that, baby.
That's what we do.
That's exactly what, like Voltron.
What the